Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy D Lloyd. So a very busy day already in the NBA. So I already talked about the Derrick Rose trade. I felt like that was very important. I had to get that one out first. But before the Derrick Rose trade, there was another trade that went down in the NBA. This one was a three-way deal, and I actually think all three teams benefited from this trade. Now, the three teams included the Indiana Pacers, the Utah Jazz, and the Atlanta Hawks. So three teams, three-way deal, very simple, and I'm going to tell you pretty much what happened. So the Indiana Pacers, they received Jeff Teague from the Atlanta Hawks. That is a fantastic move for the Indiana Pacers, especially what's all they're giving up, which I'll talk about in a second. But you needed a point guard. George Hill was good, but you needed a little bit better point guard than George Hill. George Hill is more of a defender. Jeff Teague is going to be able to get to the rack, and he's a better overall point guard than George Hill, in my opinion. I think that is a fantastic move for the Indiana Pacers. And if you're a Pacers fan, you should probably be ecstatic about this trade. Now, like I pretty much said already, George Hill then got shipped out from the Pacers. He is going to Utah. Another big time move for the Jazz. They had pretty much no point guard play. Their point guard play was pretty much non-existent. Now you get George Hill, who is a decent or pretty good defender. I would say he's a little underrated on the defensive side of the ball. You get a nice defender. You get someone who maybe can shoot a three every now and then. Not the best offensive player, but you get a pretty decent point guard, better than anything that the Utah Jazz had before. The Jazz then traded their 12th overall pick to the Atlanta Hawks, and I think that was also a good pick. The Hawks could use that pick. They move Jeff Teague. That's pretty much going to insert Dennis Schroeder into the starting lineup for the Atlanta Hawks. They could use that lottery pick for the Utah Jazz. Getting rid of that pick wasn't that bad because they already got Rudy Gobert, and they got Derek Favors. They got two bigs that are already there. In that 12th spot, you're looking at probably another big man. So Scala Bissiere, players like that. That's who you're looking at with that 12th pick. The Utah Jazz don't need another big man. The Atlanta Hawks, you're hearing things about Al Horford possibly moving to teams like LA and all that stuff. He's probably not going to be there. So getting another big for Atlanta, that fills out your starting five. Utah, they get a point guard when that was pretty much non-existent before. And then the Indiana Pacers, they get a better point guard than the point guard that they shipped out. So a very basic trade in principle, but I think it actually helps all three teams. I do, however, think the Indiana Pacers got the best out of this deal. But let me know in the comment section below, who do you think got the best out of the deal? If you're a fan of any of these teams, do you like the team or like the deal that your team got from it? Let me know that in the comment section below. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.